Okay, guys, I want to do a video about skinwalkers and recap update about the cerebral brain chip, cortex brain chip here, about the switch shapeshifter. Okay, now they already make me forget, but we have very exotic technologies and program. Okay, guys, that's why you can't tell what's black or white. Did it happen? Didn't happen? You know, etc. But the skinwalkers are true and it's real. But it's not like how you hear and see on TVs, where they put an animal skin on them and the Navajo, they will turn into an animal. Okay? The type of skinwalker I saw, the first time I saw it in Oklahoma by my house, is my neighbor. He shrink into the size of a golden retriever. And he will walk and run like a dog, but he's still in his human form. But outside of his body is a CGI of a golden retriever, a dog. You know, those golden retriever dogs. And he shrank to that golden retriever dog size. And he just crawl and walk on his two arms and knees or legs. But outside his body, the outline is a hologram of a golden retriever. My right eye sees a hologram. And his real body, human body. No, I take it back. My left eye sees that. In my right eye see a golden retriever. Okay, guys. Now they could CGI themselves like that. Where they don't change their human form, but they will CGI the outline of them to look like an animal. Like a dog, you know, or any type of animal. One time I was right here at my house, like a couple months ago. Somebody dressed in Superman and shrank to the size of a dove, fly right in front of me. And you know, it looks like a dove, a pigeon dove, but it's also a humanoid Superman. You know, they could do that. They can make you see like it's like a bird, but it's a human, and they could shrink. They could change their size to any kind of size. You know, like an insect, like a bird, a dog, a cat, or squirrel, whatever. Okay. So we have this very exotic technologies and programs because they use the cerebral brain chip right here. It gives them benefit. It gives them access to program. Where they could control the matrix, they can jump in and out of the matrix, the simulations. You guys gotta know the matrix is different and the simulation is different. The matrix, when they jump out of the matrix, is you don't see what the matrix is trying to show you. They can jump out of the matrix because they have special a program from the cerebral brain chip here. Okay. And they can jump out of the simulation to create problem or you know, cause problem. Okay. The switch is also the brain chip here, where they can CGI themselves to look like anybody, and you won't know. You know, this is how they create problem. But how you could tell if they use the switch program. You have to look on the side, the angle of your eyes. If you look directly at them, and you're gonna see Joe Blow or John Doe or Jane Doe. But if you turn on the side and your eye right here, you can see the graphic, the spoofing graphic, and that's how they know that they're using the switch program. Okay, guys. The cerebral brain cortex brain here allows us to download, upload information. You know. So you don't have to go to school anymore. You don't need a teacher anymore. You can learn Kung Fu. You could be an engineer, architect, a scientist, You know, you could be a whatever just by downloading information here from this brain chip. You could learn kung fu automatic. Okay, that's how I know kung fu. Okay, um, you can get 500 orgasm when you have sex and you have orgasm. If you got that program, instead of you getting one orgasm, you can get 500 orgasm. But you gotta ask Elon to give you that program. I'm pretty sure it costs an arm and a leg for that program. You can use the program to control, to shoot lasers, plasma, gravity from your eyes or hand or your mouth. You can shoot photon lights, sound wave, phaser, hologram laser. You could shoot gravity, death ray, sonar, you know, radar, microwave, radio wave, you know. You can bend time and space faster than the speed of light. Right here, you can invisible cloak. You can fly, morph, transform into Superman because of the chip right here. It gives you guys a lot of benefit, okay, guys? Without this cerebral cortex brain chip here, you are useless and worthless. That's where your power is coming from, right here. But first, you got to unlock your DNA, and you have to borrow the power from the grid here because it requires tons and tons of free energy from the grids here. Okay, that's how you're able to play Superman or Power or play with the Matrix. Okay, guys. So I hope everybody knows, okay, how your cerebral brain cortex brain chip here works and gives you a lot of power. It gives you God power. Okay. Now, people with the Skinwalker, okay, they have some type of elastic synthetic skin where they could just you know, tap it. They could just like put it like this on their somewhere anywhere on their body, like venom, and it will cloak them. It will CGI them to look like anybody, a guy or a girl. But how you could tell if somebody's wearing a Skinwalker is you look in their eyes and you can see the double layers, the outline that they're wearing a skin, a synthetic rubber skin over them. You know, that's how scary those Skinwalker is. I see one time, it kind of creeped me out. Well, I'm used to all this exotic things, but man, it surprised me and shocked me. You know, how I got deceived. It was a guy that wore that Skinwalkers, but he that Skinwalker synthetic skin CGI's him to look like a female. You know, the skin looks very smooth, very tight tones. You know, soft, and it looks very pretty. But it was a guy that was inside this mask. You know, because I could see his eyes and the outline. You know, if you're gonna look everywhere else, you can't tell if somebody's wearing a Skinwalker. But if you look in their eyes, you can see like the double layers, the overlap. Okay, that's how you identify Skinwalker. Okay, guys, Skinwalkers doesn't work like how you hear in the story, like the Navajo Indian. You know how they put an animal skin on there and they turn to a wolf or a tiger. You know. Okay, guys. So I just want to tell you guys about the cerebral brain cortex, how it gives you a lot of benefits, and how the Skinwalker works. Okay, guys. Now we have a lot of vision I talk about. Okay. The reason why you can't see like microwave, radio wave, you know, radars, sonars, photons, gamma ray, ultraviolets, night visions, x-rays, radiation wave, you know, because they operate in a different frequencies. Okay. And how we have people that have all kinds of vision like me. My retina receptor has all the vision. Okay, I could see visible light, visible vision, frequency. I could see radio wave. You know the radio station, the wave. I could see gamma ray, cosma wave, Bellaria wave, radiation, radars, microwave, ultraviolet, infrared thermal. Okay, but they blind me and they block all my superpower vision. That's why I can't see none of this stuff anymore. Okay. Um, so you know, I have eagle eyes where I can zone across the universe forever. My eyes have like clock. It works like a clockwise and counterclockwise. Well, my eyes could turn, like pixel or stuff, left or right, clockwise or counterclockwise. And I have insect eye where I could see like eight TV screen in one eyes. I could see like insect eye, and I have distortion vision. You see like how if you see like alphabet letters, like if they spell ABC, then you could my eyes could distortion that and turn that into a Chinese letter. Okay, before they blind me, that's how I noticed I could see like that. And I can make my eyes see like double vision or triple vision or quadruplet vision, like insect eyes. Okay, we have distortion vision. This is how we hide stuff in plain sight. Like if I see like a little dot light, my pupil or my retina, I will distortion it, and I will see like a QR barcode. If I see like a little dot light, like a little TV dot light or a little something light from the electronic, and my eyes will see like a barcode, like a QR barcodes, because I have distortion where we can hide stuff in plain sight. Okay, or like a little dot, color dot, and my eye will distortion, and I can read it as like a QR codes. Okay, but you have to have distortion receptor. Okay, and your eyes could zoom in like eagle eyes. I'm just letting you guys know, but they have to edit your DNA for your receptor, your pupil retina, to have that kind of ability. Okay, to see like a radio wave. Radio wave are like a black frequency where it expands like a ring, expand out like a ring, but it's black. Okay, when they broadcast, and those 5G radiation frequency, they are black, and they look like those EKGs like at the hospital, and they go vertical and horizontal. Okay, and ultraviolet, you guys already know, like purple stuff, where they can hide something within something, but you need ultraviolet to see it, ultraviolet or UV vision. Okay, and microwave, they look like microwave energy. They look like those heat wave. Okay, like a burning fire, but it's in electromagnetic graphic. They look like fire. Okay, like a burning fume, or it could be electromagnetic field. I don't know, but that's what I see. Okay, sometimes, but they block me. Okay, so that's what I see. Okay, and I see like particle jumping, little yellow particle jumping on metals, on like 10 metals. So I don't know what kind of vision is that. Okay, I could see the hologram in the grids. I could see the hologram grid is yellow too. So I don't know what vision is that. I can see where they plant bombs and booby traps in the grids. They look like greenish, light yellow, orange, reddish. Okay, that's what those electromagnetic pictogram You know, and where they plant bombs and booby trap in the grids. Okay, the bombs that they plant in the grids, they look like a little bush tree structure, like those bonsai plants from Japan. Okay, that's how those bombs looks like. And the booby trap, they look like a EKG line where they could put it right there between the fence or on the sidewalk, and you walk by, you get zapped and you blow up. Or if you touch the bombs and you just blow up, you know, in the grids or on the ground. Okay, I just want to tell you guys what kind of experiment I, you know, have experiment and what I know. X-ray vision use radiation frequency. Okay, that's how we're able to see through metals or walls. Okay, and how we're able to see through the ground or through planets or anything is we have sonar vision, where your receptor will shoot sound wave frequencies to wherever, how far it is, through walls, building, underground, across the cosmos, and it will bounce back us image. That's how ultrasound and sonar vision works. Okay, guys. Like, I don't know too much about radar too, but we have radar vision too. Okay, you know those police scanner. So there's a lot of type of vision. We have like night visions, full color X-ray vision. You know, we have all type of vision. Okay, guys. That's how I see a lot of exotic crap all around here in Fresno. But they blind me, so I can't see anymore. That's why I keep walking into bombs and booby trap in the grids and getting blown up. Okay, guys. So I just, you know, throw here and there what we got, what we have. Okay, guys. But mainly this video is about the Skinwalker and your cerebral cortex brain chip here. Okay. So hopefully you guys know some basic detail and info. Okay, what we have. You know, I was gonna say something real important, but they keep making me forget, guys. So if I remember, I will add it on to the next video. Okay. I'm gonna go out and start walking around today. It's very sunny in Fresno here, so probably take me like 4 or 5 hours to update this video. Okay, guys. So I see you guys on the next video. Okay. So see you guys.